Used to play traditional, and traditional came from like the marching drum. It just was hard to hold the stick with your elbow up, so you drop the stick, so your elbow drops down. You drop the elbow down, the stick still is like this. What happened was when I was studying classical music, I was playing marimba like this, and with marimba you got yarn mallets on wood, and you have to lift, use your wrist to lift, 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 lift. Timpani, you flip your hands so your thumbs are up using all finger technique, but I was holding the sticks like this, multiple percussion, marimba, timpani, and I went, so I decided to convert, and I saw Billy Cobham play like this in the 70s, just monster technique, and I went, there's something to this. So I started practicing all my rudiments. One summer I just practice, match grip. But there is a feel that you get when you play traditional grip that's different. So when I play brushes, or if I play light, I might play the traditional grip because of the sound. Also, match grip, thumbs up, there are different techniques. How much wrist you use, how much fingers you use. Really, your hands become an instrument. My feeling as far as technique and having multiple technique as a drummer or musician, it's like I tell people this, that it's like an athlete. The best athletes, like drummers, are the ones that are fluid between multiple techniques. Like the tennis serve is one technique, then you have all the other things that come after that. Well, I've been injured before. I mean, it's crazy. All you have to do is you go from a triple flange hoop to a die-cast steel hoop. It's a whole different thing. The triple flange hoop gives, die-cast hoop doesn't. The bottom line is I've adapted, and I have injured myself. I remember, because I hit my leg when I play, I think I'll raise my snare drum. I raised it a half an inch, and all of a sudden I felt things in my shoulder and in my back, because it raised everything up. When I came down, my body wasn't used to when the stick came down. Now, people know I hit really hard when I'm playing rock and roll. What I learned was I don't grip the stick. I grab the stick more from behind. When I come down and hit a die-cast hoop, my fingers are loose. Matter of fact, when I'm playing, sometimes the stick flies out of my hand because I'm playing so relaxed in here. These are some of the things I've done to adapt. I play with full body technique, like martial arts. I play from the core. So when you're playing like this, I'm using my whole body and I'm trying to relax, basically. It's hard to, but I try to relax with power and try to be as fluid as possible. When I do get injuries, you do different things like massage, acupuncture, supplements, rest, which is yoga. Rest is the hardest one for me. But I watch my technique. I mean, I'm just constantly refining it. When I sit on a stool, I'm checking out the balance. I'm checking out where my feet are, my posture. I'm lucky that my posture has been always good on the drum set. I don't slump too much. I don't arch too much. It's just where it is. The drum set's complex because ergonomically, you really want everything to land where your hands naturally feel. But the bigger the set gets, the more you're reaching out, the higher your cymbals, the more you're hitting your rotator cuff. You drop the cymbals, it's more in your lats. And you want to play with the big muscles. So I'm talking fast here, but basically, the way I have avoided injuries is just to really be aware of what's going on. As soon as you feel something, you have to address it, make adjustments. And my warm-up exercises are geared specifically for the way I'm going to play. In other words, I'm not practicing brush technique before I go and play a rock concert. I practice the actual technique I'm going to use when I go on stage. Stretching, that kind of thing is real important too.